Ladies and gentlemen, the 117th BIR anniversary event will begin in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Tayo may sinubok ng pagkakataon, baunin ang aral ng kahapon. Dahil kung tayo ay magkakaisa, maliwanag ang bukas, lahat may pag-asa.
Sino pa ba ang tutugon para sabay-sabay ang pagbangon? Progreso ang ating ambisyon, sama-sama sa hamon ng panahon.
Ang buwis ko'y para sa Pilipino, lakas at galing, sipag talino. Ibibigay ko tapat na serbisyo, alay sa bayan, utak ko at puso.
Buwisko.
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 Para sa Pilipino.
Lakas at galing. Lakas at galing.
Lakas at galing,
Lakas at galing,
Sipag at talino.
Ibibigay ko
Ibibigay ko
tapat na serbisyo.
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 Sama-sama. Sama-sama.
Sama-sama sa hamon ng panahon. Buwis nyo para sa Pilipino.
sino pa ba ang tutugon para sabay-sabay ang pagbangon? Progreso ang ating ambisyon, sama-sama sa hamon ng panahon. Ang buwis ko'y para sa Pilipino, lakas at galing, sipag talino. Ibibigay ko tapat na serbisyo, alay sa bayan, utak at puso. Ang buwis ko'y para sa Pilipino, lakas at galing, sipag talino. Ibibigay ko tapat na serbisyo, alay sa bayan, utak ko at puso.
Good morning, everyone. I am Marian Padilla, your host for today's celebration of the Bureau of Internal Revenue's 117th anniversary. We are live from the national headquarters of the BIR in Diliman, Quezon City. We are joined, however, by the entire BIR organization. We wish to thank the men and women of the Bureau from all over the country who are joining us remotely. We have all the revenue regions in attendance today, represented by the regional directors, as well as the BIR assistant commissioners joining us via Zoom. And of course, the BIR MANCOM members are with us this morning. Maraming salamat din po sa mga taxpayer na nanonood via Facebook Live. We will start the celebration with short messages from our deputy commissioners. Please welcome the Deputy Commissioner for Operations Group, Mr. Arnel S.D. Gubalia.
Good morning to Secretary Dominguez of the Department of Finance, Yusek Antoinette Jonco, Commissioner Billy Dulay, my fellow Deputy Commissioners, Assistant Commissioners, to all regional directors, to all the revenue district officers, and to all revenuers, to our dearest taxpayers, and all the viewers. We are here today for the 117th anniversary of the Bureau of Internal Revenue with the theme, Sama-sama sa hamon ng panahon, buwis ko para sa Pilipino. We are meeting once more through the miracle of technology, the wonders of which enable us to reach new pinnacles of success, like reaching our goals while continuing to support us in fulfilling our daily tasks and obligations. Indeed, never has technology been as vital and essential to the Filipino today, especially with the plight of the COVID-19 pandemic continues to inflict upon us. Technology, specifically information technology, has been boon during this pandemic, facilitating business dealings, online transactions such as food and grocery deliveries and other sales. In this regard, the BIR is no different and is continuing to look to technology to enable each citizen to support not only his fellow countrymen but the country itself through the digitalization of collection of taxes. Let us all help brace each other in order to get through this pandemic. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, DEPCOM Arnel. Next to speak is Deputy Commissioner for Legal Group. Please welcome Ms. Marisa O. Cabreros.
Good morning. Good morning, Secretary Dominguez of the Department of Finance, USEC Tonet Chonko. Good morning, Commissioner Cesar Dulay. Good morning to all my co-deputy commissioners, all officers, and fellow revenuers of the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Happy anniversary to everyone. I know we all miss our usual festive and colorful way of celebrating our anniversary. But this virtual way of celebration is the best way and safest way for us to do this, considering what's happening with the country right now. We may not be physically close to each other or present today, but we are still one as we celebrate virtually our 117th BIR anniversary. Very up with this year's theme, Sama-sama sa panahon, buwis ko para sa Pilipino. With that, I greet everyone again a happy 117th BIR anniversary. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you, DEPCOM MOC. We would now like to call the Bureau's Deputy Commissioner for Resource Management Group. Please welcome Ms. Celia C. King.
Secretary Dominguez, Undersecretary Toneton Chonko of the Department of Finance, Commissioner Billy Dulay, my fellow Deputy Commissioners, fellow revenuers, good morning. Congratulations to all of us as we celebrate the 117th founding anniversary of our institution. Through the years, BIR, Premier Revenue Agency, has been instrumental in helping the government reach new heights by being true to its mandate of raising revenues needed to support the social programs and infrastructure projects of the government. Even during very challenging times, the Bureau continues to pursue its mandate with commitment and dedication. This is very evident when, despite the pandemic, which started in the year 2020, we still delivered remarkable results. The success of the Bureau in improving our collection every year is made possible because of the tireless efforts and cooperation of every BIR employee. As the BIR celebrates its 117th anniversary, it is with utmost gratitude and appreciation that we give spotlight to our people, the BIR workforce, who managed through the years and even during the pandemic to ensure that we reach our goals and fulfill our mandates. I trust that the years ahead, every revenuer shall continue to serve the Bureau with the same commitment, competence, and professionalism that are the tenets of true public service. Again, happy anniversary to everyone. Good morning.
Thank you, DepCom Celia. Our next speaker is Deputy Commissioner for Information Systems Group, Ms. Lani Kubi David.
Good morning, everyone. To our Secretary Carlos Dominguez, USEC Tonet Chonko, and the other officials of the DOF, the Commissioner Billy Dulay, and my fellow Deputy Commissioners, and of course the BIR family, the other officials of the BIR, good morning and happy anniversary. It has been over 5 years since Commissioner Dulay and I joined the BIR, and what a fruitful, remarkable, and challenging journey it has been for me. Today is my 6th year anniversary, BIR anniversary, and probably my last BIR anniversary to celebrate with you. So may I take this opportunity to thank all of you for your many efforts and our accomplishments, and for your steadfast commitment to our mission. I would also like to say congratulations to us all for all our achievements in the past 5 years, which is the result, of course, of this collaborative effort of every functional group, such as the Office of the Commissioner, the Operations Group, the Resource Management Group, of course, the Legal Group, and my group, the Information Systems Group, and indeed, of every revenuer in the BIR family. I also take great pride in the fact that we started our digital transformation in 2019. This focus on the digital innovation of the BIR was especially timely and enabled us to continue collecting taxes and serving the public, the people, despite the pandemic. I am grateful to our Honorable Secretary Dominguez, for inspiring us, and of course, for prompting this digital transformation and innovation in the BIR. And of course, to our dear Commissioner Dulay, and my fellow Deputy Commissioners, for their all-out support, for giving their all-out support to this initiative, our digital transformation initiative. Thank you, Secretary Dominguez. Thank you, Commissioner Dulay, and my fellow deputies. I hope that the BIR family will continue this digital transformation journey that we have started in the years ahead, even beyond the terms of the present and the next administrations. To our DX team, we count on you. So cheers to all of us for our past and future achievements. And may God continue to guide us in our service to the people and the government and our country, of course. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang BIR. And again, happy anniversary to all.
Thank you, DepCom Lani. We just heard from our Deputy Commissioners. At this point, we would like to show a pre-recorded message from the Secretary of the Department of Finance. Let us all listen to Secretary Carlos Dominguez III.
First of all, I congratulate Commissioner Billy Dulay and the men and women of the Bureau of Internal Revenue on your 117th anniversary. For over a year, the country has been locked in a battle against the global pandemic. In this fight, the government had to raise more revenues to boost our health system, provide relief to the most vulnerable sectors of society, and acquire vaccines for our people. Due to restrictions on movement to save lives and protect our community against the virus, the national economy was forced to undergo the deepest contraction on record. The economic downturn translates to decreased revenues. At the same time, the emergence of a new COVID-19 variant means that the government needs to spend more for public health, including the procurement of booster shots. Fortunately, just like our sports hero Hidelin Diaz had trained long and hard for her Olympic win, we came fully prepared to meet the global crisis head-on through years of fiscal discipline and prudence. The achievement of the Duterte administration's tax reforms and improved tax administration initiatives set us on a stable fiscal footing ahead of the pandemic. This strong financial position enabled us to deploy all that was needed to respond quickly to the global crisis. I commend the Bureau of Internal Revenue for embarking on a comprehensive digitalization program even before the contagion hit us. This digital transformation proved to be crucial when COVID-19 came. This enabled us to continue functioning effectively during the lockdowns. We were ready when our clients, the taxpayers, migrated online to accomplish almost everything they used to do in the old normal, including filing and paying their taxes. An overwhelming majority of our taxpayers now settle their obligations through electronic means. This goes a long way in reinforcing our fiscal position. Despite the challenging circumstances, I am glad to learn that all of the Bureau's major digitalization programs remain on track to accomplish our goal of building a world-class revenue agency. In addition, the Bureau has relentlessly pursued enforcement activities to go after tax evaders. It also enhanced its campaign on the tax amnesty program for delinquent accounts and estate taxes. The pandemic has proven to be a tough foe. We do not know exactly when this will end. This is a test of fiscal stamina. We must be ready for the long haul and keep our powder dry for a protracted battle. We will continue spending more to strengthen our health system while funding our long-term economic investments and paying down the debt we have incurred to support the national budget at a critical time. In other words, there is no room for our revenue efforts to fail. To win this battle, our economic recovery, everything depends on the Bureau's success in raising much-needed revenues. Therefore, this is my marching order to the men and women of the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Go for the gold. I urge the agency to not just meet, but exceed its collection targets this year and beyond. With a dedicated workforce, I am confident that the Bureau of Internal Revenue will rise to the challenge and lift our country to faster economic recovery. The Bureau of Internal Revenue's victory means a secure fiscal future for the country and better economic outcomes for the Filipino people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Secretary Dominguez. Our last part of the program is, of course, reserved for our leader. Please join me as we welcome the Commissioner of Internal Revenue, Commissioner Cesar R. Dulay.
Secretary Sunny Dominguez, sir, good morning, and thank you for those very encouraging words and the support you have shown and given to BIR, through all these years. You have consistently acknowledged the work of the men and women of the BIR, and I have at every opportunity relayed the encouragement and the congratulations and the acknowledgement you have relayed to us. Thank you very much, sir. You have given us all the support that the agency needs during our stint here in BIR. To my fellow co-workers and revenuers, to all our taxpayers, maraming salamat po. Salamat sa pakikisama sa amin, sa aming paglalakbay dito sa BIR upang makapaglingkod sa bayan. Tuloy po ang paglilingkod namin. Sama-sama tayo sa pagserbisyo para sa kapakanan ng ating bayan. To my fellow workers, you heard what our secretary has said. Let us not just settle to hit our goals and targets. Let us go beyond these goals and targets. These marching orders, as you are well aware, I have consistently relayed to you also as we move on and fight the pandemic challenge. Sama-sama tayo sa hamon ng panahon. Tuloy ang laban natin. The video, which you will shortly see, will show the results of how we worked out our mission and vision. So again, maraming salamat po. Let's see and watch this video.
I was a young CPA when I entered the Bureau as an examiner. I was idealistic, ready to make a mark. Excited na akong magtrabaho. Sakto naman, ang thrust ng BIR ay tunay na pagbabago para sa bayan. I wanted to be part of that. At ngayon, alam ko, nagkaroon na ng pagbabago sa BIR.
Kung gusto ko ng pagbabago, kailangang magsimula sa akin. Ngayon, I am one proud revenuer. When people ask me where I work, mabilis ang sagot ko. I am an examiner at the Bureau of Internal Revenue.
We are happy to be acknowledged as partner of BIR. We know it is our obligation to pay the correct taxes at the right time. Pero masarap din pala ang pakiramdam na itinuturing kaming katuwang ng BIR sa pag-unlad ng bayan. We are heard, we are counted. The Bureau's top-notch service to the taxpayer is one of the main reasons for this record-breaking collection. Congratulations to the men and women of BIR, and especially Commissioner Dulay.
In all my years in the Bureau, our integrity as an agency has always been in question. Napatunayan naman natin na mali sila. Lagi kasing idinidiin ni Kong Billy na kailangan ng katapatan sa serbisyo. We serve with integrity, we serve with competence. Magaling at tapat, yan ang revenuer.
Magaan at mabilis, that's how I describe working with the BIR. Of course, We know the BIR will run after tax evaders. Pero alam namin, as long as we are compliant, wala kaming dapat ikatakot sa BIR. Good customer service, streamlined processes, and open communication, formula for success.
It was almost a given that the BIR would not hit this target because of the pandemic. Baksak ang ekonomiya dahil sa pandemya, pero hindi. The BIR has consistently hit its target. The numbers speak for itself. The consistently increasing collection of BIR proves its operational excellence. The innovative programs of the BIR are being executed well from top to bottom. Its programs are realized because of the outstanding performance of the Bureau. Salamat sa mga kawani ng Rentas Internas.
Nararamdaman ko ang pagbabago ng kultura sa BIR. Mula sa taas hanggang sa baba, nagkaroon na ng culture of service. Nawala na ang yabang, ang feeling of entitlement, pero lagi namang may kakabit na pride and excellence. Ang sarap ng feeling na pag ginawa ko ang trabaho ko ng mahusay, nakakatulong ako sa bansa.
The BIR was ready for the pandemic. Nailatag na kasi nila ang mga programa at nabantayan ang execution. Its digitalization proved to be the game changer. Kaya nung nag-pandemic, it was an easy transition for both the BIR and the taxpayers. Kaya naman, tuloy-tuloy ang mga programa ng gobyerno dahil sa mahusay na performance ng Bureau of Internal Revenue. Congratulations, BIR! Mabuhay ka, Commissioner Billy Dulay!
5 years ago, I was Revenue District Officer in West Batangas. Pero gaya ng marami kong kasamahan, nagkaroon ako ng career advancement sa BIR. We were trained, we were given opportunities to be better. And to be a full-fledged regional director now is both a privilege and a challenge. Salamat sa tiwala, BIR.
Mabuhay ang BIR! Mabuhay ang bayan nating Pilipinas! This will be my last BIR anniversary message as your commissioner. Thank you for keeping me company. Salamat po. Through all these years, I've been very consistent relaying my vision for the BIR. Serbisyo, husay at galing, pagbabago. All these were meant for the development of our country and the improvement of the lives of the Filipinos. Ating mga kababayan, there have been many challenges. We have been through tough and trying times, pero nagsama-sama tayo. We all saw that the vision was clear and the direction was concise. From the beginning, I always believed that true change was needed. Tunay na pagbabago. It was important that the taxpayers be our partners in this journey, and so they needed to be treated with respect and to be served well. We are called public servants, with emphasis on the word servants. To repeat, we are here to serve the taxpayers and not to be served. As I said before, huwag tayong pahari-hari. I think we were able to carry out this attitude of humility well. Salamat sa inyo. But this new attitude of service can only be achieved with competence. And so we did our work. We trained hard. We improved our skills. The taxpayers met revenuers who worked with the highest degree of professionalism. Based on feedback, the taxpayers felt more comfortable and relaxed when dealing with us. The tax-paying public saw a change in how we related with them. Salamat po. Thank you. And we did all this with integrity. We continue to work on changing our image from the public perception of BIR as a corrupt institution to an institution of service. I honestly believe that we have minimized this perception, and as I said, we will continue to work on changing it. I pray that we achieve our vision for BIR as an institution of excellent service, competence, and integrity. The fact that we have exceeded our targets for the past 18 months is a testament to what we have achieved because of the changes, and I could say with all humility that we have done a great job. Salamat sa inyo mga kasama. To my fellow revenuers, I hope that I have served you well. To some of you, I may not have satisfied and fully responded to your dreams and career plans, but I still sincerely hope and pray that your deepest desires for peace and happiness be satisfied. We need to take pride in what we have done, yet the job is never really finished. Marami pang pangangailangan ng bansa at mga Pilipino. Let's stay the course. Let's continue to improve. Let's work together. Finally, we should always remember that all these achievements and work would not have been possible without the grace of God. I always believe that nothing just happens. Everything is grace. To our revenuers and to our partners, the taxpayers, maraming salamat po. Sama-sama tayo sa hamon ng panahon para sa bayan, para sa Pilipino. Tuloy ang serbisyo, tuloy ang laban. Maraming salamat po.
Ang buwis ko'y para sa Pilipino, lakas at galing, sipag talino, ibibigay ko tapat na serbisyo, alay sa bayan.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Cesar Dulay, Secretary Carlos Dominguez III, Deputy Commissioners Arnel Gubalya, Marisa Cabreros, Celia King, and Lani David. Maraming salamat din sa ating mga Assistant Commissioner at Regional Director at sa lahat ng mga kawani ng Rentas Internas. Thank you to our dear taxpayers who joined us in this event. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 117th anniversary of the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.